What would you do if the one man you trust the most suddenly falls in front of your eyes? Not just anyone, your right-hand man, your most loyal protector, the man who has taken bullets for you before. And what if it all happened at 4 a.m. in complete darkness? This is the story they don't want you to hear. The night when everything almost ended for Ibrahim Traore. It was silent, too silent, the kind of silence that doesn't feel normal, the kind that warns you something is wrong. Inside the compound, most soldiers were asleep. The air was heavy, no movement, no sound. But then, a noise, small but sharp. Was it a mistake? Or was it the beginning of something bigger? Before anyone could react, chaos exploded, gunfire, shouting, confusion everywhere, and right in the middle of it, his best man, the one who had stood beside him through everything, missions, threats, betrayal attempts, everything. He was hit, badly. Now here's the question. Was this a random attack, or was someone targeting Ibrahim Traoré directly? Because this wasn't just any soldier who went down. This was someone who knew everything, every movement, every plan, every secret. And now, he was bleeding on the ground. Time slowed down. In moments like this, leaders reveal who they really are. Do they run? Do they hide? Or do they step forward? Ibrahim didn't hesitate. While others were trying to understand what was happening, he was already moving straight into danger. Think about this. How many leaders would risk their life for one man? Even if that man is loyal, even if that man is important, most would stay back, most would wait, but not him. He pushed through the chaos, ignoring the gunfire, ignoring the fear, because for him, this wasn't just a soldier. This was family. Meanwhile, the attackers were still nearby. Some say they were watching, waiting, hoping for one thing, that Ibrahim himself would come out. Was this a trap? Was the injury just bait? And if it was, then Ibrahim was walking straight into it, but he didn't stop. He reached him, his best man, barely conscious, struggling to breathe, blood everywhere. The situation was critical. Every second mattered. Now imagine this. You are surrounded by danger. You don't know where the next bullet is coming from. And in your arms is the man who has protected you for years. Do you stay or do you leave him? Ibrahim made his choice. He lifted him right there in the middle of chaos. No backup yet, no guarantees, just instinct and loyalty. But here's where things get even more intense, because the attack wasn't over. In fact, it was just beginning. Have you ever seen a moment where one decision changes everything? Because what Ibrahim did next could have cost him his life or saved someone else's. He had his injured man in his arms, heavy, barely breathing, and the attackers still out there, still watching, still waiting. Now think about this. If their real target was Ibrahim, then this was the perfect moment. He was exposed, distracted, vulnerable. So why didn't they strike? Or maybe they were about to. As he moved through the compound, every step felt like a risk. Every shadow looked like a threat. Was someone aiming at him right now? Was this his last walk? No one knew, but he kept going, because stopping wasn't an option. Meanwhile, the situation around them was falling apart. Guards were scrambling, communication was breaking down, and confusion was spreading fast. Some soldiers didn't even know who the enemy was. Inside job, external attack, or something even deeper. Questions were everywhere, answers nowhere. But Ibrahim stayed focused. One mission only. Save him. They reached a safer area, but it still wasn't safe enough. Medical help was delayed. Time was running out, and his condition getting worse. Now here's something most people don't realize. In situations like this, panic kills. One wrong move, one delay, and it's over. So what did Ibrahim do? Did he wait? Did he panic? No. He took control. He started giving direct orders. Clear, fast, precise. The kind of leadership you only see in life or death moments. He didn't just carry him physically. He carried the entire situation mentally. And slowly, things began to shift. Backup arrived. Security tightened. The attackers? Gone. Just like that. But the damage was already done. Now came the real fight, saving his life. Minutes felt like hours. Every breath mattered, every second counted, and Ibrahim stayed there, right beside him, not leaving, not stepping back. Because for him, this wasn't just about survival, it was about loyalty. And here's the part that makes this story unforgettable. Against all odds, he survived. Yes, he actually survived, but not without scars, not without consequences, and definitely not without questions, because the biggest mystery still remains. Who did this? And why? Was it an assassination attempt, a warning, or betrayal from within? And if it happened once, could it happen again? One thing is clear, though. That night proved something powerful. Leadership isn't about speeches. It's about actions. In the darkest moments. And loyalty. It's not just words. It's what you do when everything is falling apart. So now let me ask you, if you were in his place, would you have done the same? Or would you have chosen safety over loyalty? Because in the end, that choice defines everything.